Here is lesson 12 for clarinet. We will play lines 30 and 31. If you look at line 30, you notice there's a new note. Okay? This new note is our A. It's on the second space in the staff. If you look right under number 30, it will say that. Our A is just this key. Okay? No thumb down. Okay? Just that key. To make it easier to play, right hand. Add those 3 fingers down. So that way, it will help you hold the instrument. So when I play my A, my fingers are going to be right above those keys, not on the keys, because that's not what we want. They're going to be right above the keys. I'm going to have that A key down. Okay? Now, your thumb will be right above that key. You don't want it to be on the key, because that will change the sound. That's not what we're looking for. Okay? And you don't want it to be right here, because you'll find out very soon, as we start playing some higher notes, this makes it impossible. So make sure that thumb is right above that key. As you can tell them at school. Alright, so that's our A. Okay? You should have already looked through line 30. If you need to look through it, pause the video and do that. Okay? Here we go. Let's play line 30. 1, 2, ready. As you noticed, I didn't breathe on that breath mark because I had enough air left over. If you have to breathe, that's okay. But if you can make it all the way to the end, that's even better. Okay? So, did you notice the kind of weird fingering that I had when I played my A? Okay? As we get a little bit more advanced, our A will go from basically being these fingers down to 2, 3. For me, well, for most clarinets, 2, 3, 2, 3, and then our low F/C key. Okay? That makes the cleanest A of all the fingerings I found so far. It's very clear that way. Okay? If you want to go ahead and learn that, you're welcome to, but at the very least you have to know that key goes down for your A. Okay? Alright, our code word for lesson 12 is care. C-A-R-E. Care. Have you taken care of your instrument lately? Okay? Do you take care of your instrument regularly? Is your mouth clean when you play? If not, you have either seen during class, from my lovely examples, or you've been told during class. What happens to your instrument if it's not taken care of? If you play with food in your mouth, about what gets on the inside of it, what grows on the inside of it. Okay? So make sure your mouth is clean when you play. Also, when you're done playing, do you run a swab through your instrument? Okay? You have been told about that if you're a woodwind player. For brass players, you've been told about how to keep your instrument clean. Okay? So just make sure your mouth is clean when you play. Also, do you take care of your reed? Sorry, I can't really hold that very steady. Okay? If there are any chips on your reed whatsoever, you have to throw it out. A reed with any chips whatsoever will not play as well as a reed that has no chips. Okay? So, line number 31, tied and true. At the top left corner of your page, you see a tie. A tie is a curve that connects 2 notes of the same pitch. So for instance, it'll connect 2 A's, or as measure 2, it'll connect 2 E's, 2 D's, 2 C's, okay? It connects 2 notes of the same pitch. What you do when you have a tie is you just add those notes together. So you have a half note, that's 2 beats. And then you have a quarter note, that's 1 beat by itself. If you add, if they're tied together, you just play them for 3 beats. Okay? So when we get to measure 2, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to play the first 2 measures of 31. Hear that? I play that E for 3 beats. Okay? That's how we're going to do that. Alright, here we go. Let's play 31 tied and true. 1, 2, ready. In the middle, some of you may have been thinking, what is he doing? There aren't more notes written. If you had reviewed this correctly before we started, you would have already noticed there was a repeat sign. Those that are really smart and want to make sure that they don't miss anything would have circled that repeat sign. So when they got there, they see, oh, it's circled. Oh, okay, I see it. Now I'll go back and do the repeat. Okay? This is your book. So make marks in it so that way you know what to do. Okay? This was lesson 12 for clarinet. Thanks for joining me.